What's up, guys? Lucas and Man-Made here, and I want to go through, after about a year of keeping this in the truck, I want to go through what is in the Roadside Rescue Box and how well it's been working and what I like and don't like. So check it out. So when I set out to make a roadside rescue box or just a box to keep in the truck of some commonly used or helpful tools for any roadside repairs or help or anything like that, I was looking at toolboxes. I decided to start with a Pelican 1520 case. Pelican cases are some of my favorites for tough environments. I can throw it in the back of the truck. I don't have to worry about water, moisture, damage to what's inside. And it's relatively small and compact for what I've gotten in here. What I put inside was Kaizen foam, which is important in keeping it, protected and safe. So what I've got in here as of now, and have had in here for the past year or so, and I've used this many times, a small digital tire pressure gauge. On the same vein, I have the M12 inflator with a 6.0 battery for that. So this will go up to 120 psi, and it actually will. I can air my tires on the truck up to 80, which is where they belong. Has no issues doing that. It's got a short hose in the back with a couple of different adapters for various other uses besides tires. And then we've got M12 fuel stubby half-inch impact wrench. This has got a couple hundred foot-pounds of torque in reverse, if I remember correctly, maybe 250, but it's plenty for taking off lug nuts. Putting them back on, I do use torque sticks, which I'll talk about in a second. The idea is to get you off the road, get you going again, and get you to a place where you could properly, change your tire or get your original tire patched and torque back on properly. I've got the bat suit on it to protect it. That's got a 4.0 XC battery in it. Then we've got, in a lift-out layer, we've got the torque sticks. So these are essentially just half-inch drive extensions, if you will, that have a limiting collar, and they will limit out at the given torque. So the set that I have goes from 65 foot-pounds all the way up to 140 foot-pounds. So this will cover just about all those specs there. I do have also a set of Sunex flip sockets. Up on the top layer here, I keep my two most common that I've used, which is a 19 and a 21. What I like about them is that they're a flip over socket. So they're thin wall impact rated sockets. This side's 19, this side's 21. And you use them in conjunction with this small 3-inch extension. So the extension slides right into the unused end, and that gives you the ability to flip it over. And all of a sudden a set of 3 impact sockets is 6 different sizes. So that's been pretty handy to have. Like I said, the most common size that I'm using is 19 and 21. So I keep that size and the little extension up in the top layer. The lower layer of the case, I keep the other 2 sizes. This one is 7/8 and 15/16. And this one here is a 3/4 and a 13/16. I've got a small tire patch kit. Just, I think, Slime brand or something. But it's basically your reamer and your plug puller and then various little plugs. And then we've also got this tool, which is tucked underneath the edge of the top layer. And this is a hubcap or trim ring removal tool. So it's got a flat prying surface here to remove hubcaps or lug rings, and then a big rubber mallet on the back so you can hit them back on without damaging anything. So this stays in that lower level. The handle kind of tucks in underneath this upper portion. So that's what I've got in there. It all fits really well. There's plenty of room for these things. The lift out layers, well, I think this was actually before lift out layers were optional or available. I just ended up doing this in 2 layers and cutting this section out myself. Brian at Kaizen Inserts offers a double layer set for this box, so you can get the 2 layers, so it's 2 separate pieces. The sections that are together I did glue together so that they don't lift apart. It was important to have the extra thickness because I wanted to be to the top and I wanted to be able to have everything in here protected. But I left this section out as a lift out so that I can easily store some stuff in the bottom, and then the more used pieces up here. Everything's shut into here. So I'm get asked about a lot of the graphics. I just kind of designed these. They're not anything fancy. It's just a vinyl decal that I did the graphics for and then cut out with my Silhouette vinyl cutting machine, weeded them out, stuck them on. All right, so that's it for the Roadside Rescue case. If you think that I missed anything, or you think that there's something in here that should be better, or something that I totally didn't put in here, definitely let me know. Make sure you subscribe to me on Instagram at manmadeinma, and subscribe here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.